Well, good afternoon. Welcome to the Brockshire. Don't mind my messy garage. Today is a different kind of episode of the Brockshire. We're harvesting honey today from our beehive. So I have 8 frames that I'm going to be harvesting today. Maybe some more. We got all these beautiful, yummy frames of honey in these boxes. We're cleaning out the extractor. Got our buckets. Here's inside our extractor. There's still honey in there from last year. I read let the bees clean out your extractor, so maybe that's what we're going to try and do today. So it's a beautiful day, sorta. It's a cloudy day, but it's warm nonetheless, and we're going to extract this, bottle it, maybe. We're maybe bottling it. We'll see how we go. Well, for right now, we're going to put this thing together. We'll see how it goes. See ya. Gloves on. Don't want to be dirty. good yumminess. We're decamping it so we can get the honey to flow out. Campings in this bucket. Any honey that comes out with it will drain into this bucket. The extraction. Centrifugal circles. Round and round she goes. Where she stops, only the honey knows. Manual centrifugation. So I've got 8 frames. Those 2 frames there are not ready. I've got 3 frames in here that are done. I've got my 6 frames down here that are done. 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 5, and there's 3 in there. That's 8. So now what I'm gonna do, see, these ones aren't ready. As you can see, it's not fully combed out yet. So I'm going to clean up all these edges here, get all this propolis off, so these frames can slide a lot easier. And then I will put it out. I'll put it out in the back yard, and the bees will clean it up, and they'll clean it really good. And then when they're done cleaning it, we will swap these frames for the frames that they got on the hive, and we'll harvest some more in a few days. In a bit. Propolis, they seal up the hive with propolis to make it airtight. I'm just getting that off of it. I'm just getting the propolis off of here so they can, you see this all right here is propolis. So I'm just scrape it off. Ah, dang it. I don't want to do that. I don't want to scrape the honey off your hive, off your comb. But they're going to clean that off a little bit anyway. So, propolis. Propolis is good. Good uses for propolis. I want to try and make some propolis things. So, propolis throat spray. It's good for you. Bees are. Again. Just gonna scrape it off there. Scrape it off like that. then it'll slide way easier. And that doesn't really need to slide pretty easy for the honey, but always helps. So we'll put these frames back in here. Same for these. Same for these. Get this, all this wax clean off the top. Some of these broke, unfortunately. I got 2 frames now that broke. Hopefully try and replace those. It's never good when you break your frame. Some propolis in the basement. I want to try and use. I need a better table. Gets hard on your back sometimes. Hard on your back sometimes. Sit in here better too. Once you take that propolis off, they'll sit together. They'll get closer together. So now that the honey's all in there, we take the cover off here. And we watch all the yummy goodness come out here. That'll go through the screen, filter out all the chunks and the bees and whatever's in there. Now we can bottle what's in there. And all the cappings here will drip into the bucket that they're in, and then we will, it's getting filtered, and we'll put it into there, and then we'll bottle it. You can see it going through. Some wood chunks from the, dump it, tip it. That's good golden yumminess right there. A lot of comb in there, some wood chunks. So we'll walk back. So when you extract the honey, you want them to clean it out, so it's better for them. They get the nectar and leftover honey, they can use it. But then they'll clean it off and make it really clean. And once you put it in there, it'll be really clean for them. So when they fill it again. So I put it out right here. So there's my beehive right over there. So I put it over here. They will find it. Don't you mind. They will find it over here sometime this afternoon. Ah, well, just water. So here's the bees. This is them. And they're doing really well. They're doing really well. Deer jawbones from the last 2 years ago, a few years ago. I gotta chop some wood. What do you think? Hydrangeas? Hydrangeas get tall. They don't like it when it rains on them because then they flop over like floppers. Like LeBron. They're floppers. Nah. Darn. Don't forget. Alright. Here's some. So from the cappings that comes out, you take it off, it's full of ants. You gotta get those out of there. And then what we do with it, we render it down for wax. Check it. There's wax in there. That can be candles. I gotta do it a little better. I gotta get some better. Melt it down, do all sorts of good stuff with it. So, alright, in a minute, be back in a few. And when you're overzealous and want to get done quickly, you spill. Not good. Spill. That's my fault. I went too fast. Alright, well, I'm all cleaned up from extracting, and I'm letting the honey now go through here. So this is all, I'm gonna save all this stuff and move that. It's too much, too crystallized. So I'm gonna put that in another different jar. And you can probably see that's about as much honey as we got. I don't know, two gallons maybe. We did all right. Not bad for 8 frames. Not bad for spilling some on the ground. God, that honey is awesome. That tastes great. And we're gonna see if the bees got into the empty frames to clean them out. And it doesn't look like it. Got some flies on there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to move some of this over here. So I put the honey box here now, the honey super here. So we'll see if the bees find it and eat it and clean it up. Hopefully they'll find it and get to it. But that'll be it for the extraction part of it. So next I'll work on bottling that, and that'll come in a couple days or today, this afternoon. We'll see what happens. We'll see how it goes. So thanks a lot. We'll be back when we're bottling. They've already found the box. They will be swarming on that in a hurry. Good morning, everyone. So yesterday my GoPro wasn't working, so I couldn't videotape the bottling process of the honey. But here's what we bottled yesterday. 12, 13-ish pounds. Here's we got it. Next time I extract, I got another 10 frames probably out in the hive that we can get. But for now, we got 12 pounds. And stay tuned for this episode, for this